So, and you got hit in the face earlier this year. Tell us about that. That was a real challenge. So something happened in the world earlier this year, and I think people can guess what that is. And you were based in Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened and what did you do?
Yeah, we started maybe mid last year. So by early this year, we already had some clients, and we already had because we're starting in Russia, we were focused more on the Russian market and Russian developers, and we had quite a few of them in our database. And then, of course, the political situation has changed, and I as a CEO and co-founder had probably the hardest hit in my face ever, because this is something that I could never take into account. And I mean, if I would have thought about such opportunity, I probably wouldn't have started in the first place, just because this is something that you don't think about. And then I had a challenge because most of the clients, they could not work with the developers located physically in Russia any longer. And so we've in the course of 48 hours, we had to evacuate our development team and marketing teams. And I was very nervous, and I was very much concerned that I would have people inside my team discussing and kind of reflecting on what's going on, instead of focusing on the job. Because when things like that happen, and it's somewhere very close to you, right? It's not remote, it's right in your backyard. You feel a lot of pain. No, of course you're not we're not the hardest hit. We're not in Ukraine, but we still felt a lot of pain. And I was concerned that this is gonna have a heavy effect on the team. But everybody was like, hey, we really want to focus as much as possible on work. We don't want to get into the politics. We don't want to get we don't want to get drafted. We don't want to kill anybody, so we want to just go away and do our thing. And we managed to move pretty much entire team in the course of 48 hours. And maybe in 6 days, we entered new markets. We started recruiting developers from India, from Nigeria, and from Latin America. And so 6 months down the road, we're feeling much better now, and we are very, very much international. So I tend to find the good things in everything what happens. Of course, there is nothing good about the war that's gone on, but the good thing for InSquad in particular is that we learned how to be international in the course of 1 week. I had a plan to do it in the course of 2 years. We did it in 1 week.